Hey guys, welcome back. Stop. Um, if you guys like actually follow my channel, you'll see that I was off the weekend. I really just needed to, I don't know, decompress. Really, looked like I had a mark there. Um, yeah. So I needed to decompress, and I feel a lot better today. So. Also, I think we had a new moon, and I have a Cancer stellium, so any new moons, full moons, anything with the moon really fucks me up. Yeah, they really tend to like pull out things that. I think that full moon, isn't it today? No, it was yesterday, wasn't it? What's today? Let me see. I think it was the 16th, wasn't it? Yeah, it's the 18th. Yeah, it was on. I'm telling you, it started Saturday, and I was like, All right, I can't remember how I did this for Aries. I'm gonna do it this way. Either way, it's after the full moon, so I'm sure it's still affecting you, and it is something that's going to be affecting you for a while. So I kind of did this. I thought I was gonna have these all done. Either way, I think I would still take a look at them. Just because, you know, it is gonna still be affecting you, right? And I can just tell based off what my 11th house is. So, because I'm in Cancer, I'm a Cancer. I have Pisces in my 11th house, which has to do with friendships, right? And this whole weekend, like I had people that were calling me that we hadn't talked in a while, and just connected, right? And just talked, and you know, just yeah, connected. And so I think that's gonna be moving forward. There's gonna be change. So for you guys, Taurus, because this was a new moon for you guys, maybe you guys felt great. You guys have Capricorn in your 11th house. So I would just like Google, or if you guys have any astrology books. I know I'm wanting to get into astrology, but I'm waiting for after something. It's a specific time frame that I'm waiting to start getting into that, because I tend to go real deep, and right now is not the time. And then also the 6th house. So for me, like, I'm decluttering, I'm getting rid of stuff, I'm like really like minimalizing my home, but I have Virgo in my 6th house. And you guys, I believe, have where are you? Cancer. So maybe you guys could, you know, Cancer is the home, so you guys could be the same, kind of like a lot of organization, but Cancer has more to do with like family, like making it comfortable, like making it like a home, right? With Virgo, it has to do with more like structure and, again, minimalistic, and like, I know Virgos like it clean, organized and stuff like that. And we're all very artistic in this house, so we're not dirty, but we're definitely not organized. Like, it takes a lot. So yeah, let's see what comes out for Taurus. Yeah, my energy feels so much better, but this could also be your guys' energy, because no, see, it is your guys' energy, but when I said that, I got a boost of energy, and then I got like a, whenever I get a yes from my guides, hang on, my daughter's baby is crying, and I tried to let him out before this for this exact reason, and he was like, nah, I'm cool, nah, I'm chill. But now that I'm talking, he's like, why is she talking to herself? Pinky, come here, honey. Taurus, you got universal love and strength. Yeah, okay. But universal love, remember, that's like unconditional love, and that could be for the home, right? Strength again. You guys could be you guys could be going through some stuff right now, and you guys are definitely strengthening the home. Sorry guys, let me tell my daughter to come get her son. You guys might be doing what you can with, you guys might be like really tight right now, right? Or you guys could be going through something, and it might be affecting your home, right? Remember, whenever we're going through something, we bring that energy. Like, I know I have a bunch of friends that are like, my cat or my dog is being weird, or my kids are fighting a lot. I'm like, what's going on with you? Like, what's going on with you energetically? Are you this? Are you that? And then they'll be like, oh yeah, me and my husband are fighting and talking about divorce. Man, your house is gonna be chaos. Sorry, I don't know what I dropped. Right? That, the energy in the house, and even if you're like, they can't hear us, they might not be able to hear you, but they can feel you. Especially the younger they are, the more aware they are, okay? Especially animals too. I know when my cat is like being loving and stuff, it's because everything's good. And when he's like being mean to the other cats, he can pick up on my anxiety, right? But he's a Scorpio too, so sometimes they're just buttholes. My familiar is a butthole. He does not act like a cat. He acts like a, I don't know, a human. Cosmic flower. The frequency of cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home. What did I say? The core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. Yeah, whenever your home is fucked up, like, I'll give you guys an example. If you guys are a girl, no, maybe even guys too. I don't know how guys do it, but I'm pretty sure, I don't know how guys do it, okay? But you know how when you like are gonna go out and you get ready and you're just not giving a shit, and then you come home after like whatever you went out to, and your house is like a mess, right? Like you can't even sleep on your bed. He's in the bathroom. You can't, like, there's everything in the bathroom, like you have to clean up before brushing your teeth. Everything's kind of a mess, right? Or like when it's like Thanksgiving, I'll tell you straight up, and people are like, ew, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you're different, that's fine. But I know that there are some, well, most Thanksgivings or holidays I spend it alone with my kids. So it's always us cooking, and we're exhausted. We're exhausted. We have autoimmune conditions, right? And we cook a feast. We don't like just, yeah, we cook a feast. So by the end of the night, we feel like shit. We're exhausted. We don't want to clean up. And then the next morning, you know, we want to like have leftovers or have breakfast, and we can't cook because we left the mess the night before. So that's kind of what I'm getting. Like, your guys' home is kind of in disarray right now, and it's following you everywhere, kind of. It's almost like that energy of, sorry, you guys are making like my nose itch. That energy of like your house is not, look, synergy. Yeah, it's synchronized, but in the wrong way, right? It's synchronized in a way where like things are, yeah, like union. Maybe you guys are there, you guys have partners where you guys are fighting a lot, or there's you know how I use that divorce thing, like maybe there could be a lot of fighting. There's just no synergy going on, right? And everything, remember, as within, so without. So whenever you're feeling a certain type of way on the outside, that's gonna come out on the inside. That's gonna come out on the outside, right? And so I feel like for some of you guys might just be having a really hard time right now, and everything is kind of mirroring back to you in a certain way that it's like starting to take a toll, right? So right now, with Cancer coming out, especially in your in your, wherever Taurus is at. No, hold on. Where did it come out? Yeah, that's right. Sorry. Like, what? Yeah, so it's coming out in your 6th house. So I feel like that's where it's the most chaotic. So for you guys to start resolving things and to get things calm, there needs to be a calmness that comes into your home first, right? And then it'll go into your house and into your work and into everything else that's going on. If you have sick children, again, like, anxieties and energies, they will manifest physically. They will. And so if you have kids like getting sick, or like just being real like needy, it could be because of that. Okay, which deck am I using for this one? Let's do this one. Let's start to clarify. All right, let's clarify cosmic flower. Right, and remember, it all starts from home. Like, you have to remember that home. And I don't talk about home like this is home for me, right? Me, my inner world, my peace of mind, my home, right? This is my house, this is my home. But I never get lost, because even if I don't live in this house, I can always find home, right? I find peace there, I find serenity there, I find answers there, I find whatever it is that I need. Okay, you guys got the Two of Wands, and you guys got the Five of Swords. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys are wanting to move, or even like travel, or like move into a van. Maybe some of you guys are, I wanted to do that at one point. I just saw 1111. And you guys want to get out of, with the Five of Swords in reverse, it does feel like there's a lot of fighting. There might be a lot of like real ratchety shit being said. Okay, with the Five of Swords, that's like fighting, like, and saying really mean things. Like, there's a lot of negative shit being thrown around, and you just want out of this, right? You're wanting to like move or go somewhere else, or maybe some of you guys want to go back home, maybe you guys want to travel the world, maybe you guys want to move overseas or come back overseas. But yeah, I do feel like some of you guys want to go near water, maybe even like surf. You guys just want to get the hell away from whatever this is, right? This is like literally a crow, just like this man's brain is like melting, right? Imagine coming home to that after everything you're doing throughout the day. And if you have children, or if you have pets, even if you have no one else and it's just you, or let's say it's not even about a relationship, although I do see union, right? Let's say this is just at work, like you have a shitty ass boss, and then you go home and your home is like full of this negative energy, and it sticks to the walls. It really does. It's not like, remember, energy is energy. Like, it sticks to shit, right? So there might be a need, like I said, to make your home like your haven, right? Like where you go home and everything's fine. And if somebody wants to fight with you, like I keep telling people, because they'll be like, no, but I told them that they don't tell them shit. Anything past no is an over explanation. You shouldn't have to repeat yourself 12, 1,300 times over when, no, but I've already told you this and you didn't do this. It doesn't matter. They already know. They already know that they didn't do that, because you've already said it 1,000 times. They already know what they didn't do. They don't care. They want to argue because maybe that's how they want to connect with you. They want to argue because they feel codependent. Maybe they want to argue because they feel like they're losing you, and that's the only way they know how to connect, which is toxic, right? If you don't know how to fucking fight or communicate a normal way and be like, listen, I don't appreciate the way I'm feeling, or, you know, being able to communicate like adults. You're not meant to fight. Even when you have an argument or a disagreement, like, bro, yes, I understand that's your point of view and I have my point of view. I guess on this we're just not gonna see eye to eye, right? When it's important shit, right? This is like before marriage. If you're talking about like, oh, I don't want kids, and they tell you that after marriage, that's a whole different thing. But even then, you don't need to argue. It's as simple as in, like, that's their decision. Now it's your decision on whether you want to remain with someone who has made their decision or to move on. It's not to make them change their mind. It's to live your life the way you want to. If, let's say, let's continue with that example. If somebody, after you get married, they're like, I don't want to have kids. Well, okay, that's not what you said before. I'm not gonna force you to change your mind, because eventually that person's gonna leave because they didn't want to be a father to begin with innately, and then you're gonna end up being a single mom, right? When you could actually end that relationship there. And I just saw 444. Go date someone else that does want exactly what you want, and you're gonna get a better partner, and that's something that'll last longer, right? We're always trying to change people or make them see our point of view when that's the worst case scenario. You can find someone that has your point of view. You don't have to force someone to, you know what I mean, like to want what you want. Be like how you want. You can find someone that's like that. Just move on. Yeah, synergy with the Five of Wands. I feel like you guys are constantly fighting. There's constant arguing, and there's like no, it's almost like fighting to fight, to be honest with you. There's not even a point here of like, I feel like whoever you're dealing with, or if this is you, Taurus, I mean, you know, take it how it is. I feel like you're not getting anywhere with this person, or this situation. You know what I'm seeing? I don't know if you guys have ever seen Harry Potter, and if you haven't, I don't know, you might want to start there. That might be the problem. I'm just kidding. I just saw 555. Harry Potter, you know, like how the stairs move, and so like they stand on the stairs, and then all you see is all the stairs moving to like their designated, but it's like sometimes they move and you're not going anywhere. You're like, I needed to go back there. Like, why are we going this way? It's almost like they're bringing up everything to like take away from the actual reason why you guys are fighting. It's those childish arguments that are like, yeah, but when I met you, like, who the fuck cares about when I met you? We're talking about right now. We're talking about you not having a job. We're talking about you having an addiction. We're talking about whatever. What does me 2 years ago have to do with this? Because if you had a problem with that shit 2 years ago, you should have left 2 years ago, right? Because why are we still holding on to that shit? That makes no sense. But you know those people who I'm talking about, the ones that are like, no, but remember when you did in 1948? Like, bitch, what? What? No. You gotta get out of my face with that shit. Because, nah. No. Let's get one more on synergy. I feel like with the let's get one more. The Page of Wands. I feel like you're starting to lose passion. You might still care for this person. You might still have feelings for them, but you're starting to lose them like quickly. It's starting to go downhill. The Page of Wands came out sideways, right? And when I see this card, I see somebody throwing an arrow straight to their target. It's sideways. It's almost like you're at the point where you're starting to not give a shit. You're starting to do exactly what I said. Like, some of you guys could be like, you know what, I don't even care, you win this argument. But that's like, it's almost like the point is not to argue to win. The point is like to have a conversation, to come to a conclusion, and to come to a place where you're both going to be like, okay, I'm cool with this. It's an understanding. I don't feel like you guys are having productive arguments, right? So I feel like at this point it's starting to come down. I'm just seeing them. I'm being shown a meter, and it's like halfway. Like it's draining. You're just like, I'm starting to lose emotion. I'm starting to lose. Yeah, look, the Three of Wands. I feel like you guys are thinking about like moving forward and just like going to the beach on your own, right? Like, but also with the Three of Wands, like you are like thinking about like moving forward, but alone. There's something here about water, so you guys might need a lot of water. But I do feel like you guys are wanting to move forward. You guys are starting to contemplate, right? With the Knight of Swords, you're starting to little by little see the truth. And I feel like this has taken you out of your power because you're so drained. I don't feel like anybody is being taken care of correctly, okay? I'm so sorry this is happening to you, Taurus. I've been here many times, not once. A few times, not many times, a few times, but sometimes. And it's funny because I have this deck, the tea leaf deck. I don't know if you guys saw, I just pulled it off the top. It's the moon. It says changes in your life. Like I said, I do feel like you guys have changes coming in, and for some of you guys it might be a dissolution of union because it's just not copacetic. You guys don't function. It's like milk and oil, right? Or water and oil, I don't know. milk and vinegar. Ew. Anyway, I feel like it's not copacetic. It's not working. And no matter how hard you try, at this point, I feel like you guys are just fighting to fight. Like there's nothing being resolved, okay? Let's get you guys some guidance. I do feel though that there are changes coming in. You guys might just end up on a beach somewhere alone surfing, honestly. You guys might just travel alone. I don't know, but I do feel like there might be even like a vacation, let's say, or something. Let's get some guidance for Taurus. Whoa, that's too many, but okay. You got white buffalo woman, reverence, and then you guys got create a spark. Yeah. Should I just take these two or should I take the rest? Yeah, I'm gonna just take these two. Yeah, okay, so with reverence, there's a need. I'm almost hearing like reverence. Like, I don't know if you guys were ever religious, but I was raised forcefully religious. And reverence to me seems like almost like quietness. Like when somebody's speaking, or when like there was people speaking in church, you had to shut up and be respected and quiet and like respect. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm getting. And then creative spark. I feel like once you get quiet and solitude, you're going to get that spark that's going to help you with the solution, exactly what you need. This creative spark could bring you in income to get you what you need. It can help you like to make a decision, or this creative spark could just be something exactly what you need to solve whatever problem it is that you're going through. Okay, Taurus? All right, I'm going to leave it here. I hope this helped you guys, and I love you guys so much. I'll see you soon. Bye.